Well, it's almost a rite of passage. Kids and their fascination with fire, and most learn to respect fire and the damage that can result if it's not taken seriously. Good evening, I'm Noah Gross, and this is Maryland Newsline. Yeah, Rachel, a lot of international students seek education here in the U.S., but right here at the University of Maryland, international enrollment is actually slowing down. If you see what looks like a leopard wandering around Virginia Beach, well, you've just met Rocky. And I'm Noah Gross. Mr. Bush was 72 years old. He had battled pneumonia after a procedure for his liver transplant, which he received in 2017. He was a mentor for many in Annapolis, and CNS TV's Max Marcella spoke with those remembering the late speaker. Max. All right, thanks, Makia. Well, one woman is dead and 8 people, including 2 teenagers, are injured after a multi-vehicle crash. An unexpected development overnight for anyone flying on WOW Airlines, including those on flights into and out of BWI Marshall Airport. The company went out of business, stranding customers. Gather around, one and all. Feast your eyes on a never-before-seen space exclusive. On this official first look at a supermassive black hole, it took some data, 8 radio telescopes around the world, and a team of 200 scientists from 20 countries to capture this historic moment of a fiery light gas swirl. All right, Rachel, a lot of animals, and as you may have noticed by now, it's National Pet Day, a holiday we Maryland Newsline journalists take very seriously. So let's cue the pet pics. And first up, my 2 favorites, my beautiful dogs, Tamba and Shiva. A noisy debate in our nation's capital has been resolved tonight with iconic music going up against sounds of silence. A sex scandal tonight at an upscale Maryland private school. A recent investigation found that for decades, at least 5 former faculty members at a private boarding school in Owings Mills, Maryland, sexually abused more than 20 of their students. The abuse went on from the 1940s through the mid-80s. And while an apparent shoplifting this morning at a College Park Home Depot store led to a Prince George's County police officer firing off a shot. Despite a signing delay, 2 big bills are on the way to becoming laws. A bill to protect pregnant women is one of the big winners from last night. The undead will soon walk among us, and you can be one of them. The TV show The Walking Dead is coming to Central Virginia this summer to film a spin-off show. And a Maryland mayor's book deal is taking her from profits to apology. Tonight, Baltimore Mayor Catherine Pugh is apologizing after the University of Maryland medical system, which she also sat on as a board member, bought tens of thousands of copies of her own self-published book. The deal ended up costing the system $500,000. Sue is wrapping up more than 2 amazing decades here. She led us to more local, regional, and national journalism awards than we can even count. And I'm Noah Gross. Yesterday, we brought you a frightening story about Rondell Henry's alleged plan to drive into a crowd of people using a stolen U-Haul truck at the National Harbor. And today, CNS TV's Makia Luzader took a look at what's next. Makia, like the minimum wage bill, the House and Senate voted to override Hogan's veto. Supporters claim that Francho's commission has been unsuccessful and pointed to rising public health problems related to alcohol. Yeah, I remember coming here in high school and coming to the CNS studio, and this was really the reason I came to UMD. And let's not forget, it's our director and crew chief, Pablo's last show ever.
He's great. He's
been great since I was a freshman. Learned a lot from him. So goodbye to those 2. Thank you for everything you've done for CNS TV. And for one last time this semester, Rachel, that's Maryland Newsline for tonight. You can find out more about the stories presented here by going to our website, cnsmaryland.org. I'm Noah Gross. Thanks for joining us.